Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Once again, this is Emmanuel. Have a great, I'm reaching you again on our What Happened to Humanity. What Happened to Humanity? It's a short series just to provoke our thought to begin to think about one another, to begin to think of what exactly is life. Because at the end of the day, we begin to pursue things that are not important, things that does not add value. You know, I remember growing up those days. At the age of 16, 17, I was actually almost at the point of committing suicide. And one of the reasons why I was about to commit suicide was this. I said, it's life just to eat, to drink, uh, grow up, have a job, get married, have children, build a house, buy a car, and at the end of the day, I die. Is that the reason for life? And I told myself, if this is what life is all about, then I don't want to live. I wanted to find purpose. I wanted to find meaning to life. I wanted to find reason why I'm alive. What's the reason for all this toiling and toiling? You wake up in the morning, you work till night, Monday to Friday, and all that and all that. What has God kept us in this world to achieve apart from eating and drinking? And I wanted to take my own life. But you see, when I gave my life to Jesus, I found purpose. I found purpose. And every day today, my contribution to humanity gives me joy, gives me energy to move on. Now, the question I want to ask, because the last thing I talked about is on the fact that we have all been scammed to pursue vanity. People are envious and jealous of one another, tearing down each other, for what they will never take anything out of this world with. You take nothing at the end of the day. Nobody born of man dies and goes to either heaven or hell with anything that you've gathered in this world. And so humanity is the most important aspect of our being. I remember a story that was told in the book of Judges chapter 9 thereabout. And the trees were called, they called each other to now get what do you call it, a king for themselves. And they call the vine. The vine says that, why should I leave my sweetness, which cheereth up God, and man, cheereth up God and man, and come to become a king over you. They call the fig, and the fig also said the same thing. Why should I leave my sweet fruit, that honored God and man, to come and become a king? And then they also call the the yeah, they've called the fig tree and all the trees. Then they now eventually call the bramble, and the bramble has nothing to offer, no even leaf to offer, so what I'm trying to say in essence is this: humanity is the most important thing ever. Anything you're doing, anything you're laboring for, and has no human signature in it, you are only wasting away. It's all vanity. Of what use will it be to build all the houses, to have all the things of this world, and at the end of the day, just die and leave them? There are so many people that are dying away that even the money they have in the bank, their family don't even know about it. Banks end up taking them, because they are unclaimed. There are so many things that are happening all around the world, increasing the rate of lack and poverty among us, because we have abandoned humanity. Just one person wants to take everything that the whole community and the whole country will want. I remember days back we had a military dictator in the name of Sani Abacha, who looted so much of the national wealth, took them out of the country. Up to today, they are still recovering just a portion of it. Now, the money that he took, only him cannot even finish it. Not even the interest that it accrue, and his family, for the rest of their life, they will never be able to finish it. But greed will not allow men. They want to gather more than they need. Such scenario happened when God told the children of Israel to go and gather manna. When they enter into the field, out of greed, many of them try to gather more than they need. And what happened? The Bible says, they that gather so much have no excess, and they that gather little have no lack. You know, that is the principle of God. You notice that those who gather and gather and gather, most often they end up using the same thing to solve other problems that humanity would have solved. You know, some people are depressed because they are so lonely. You know, if you value humanity, you'll be surprised that some of the money you are spending to be able to take drugs, you know, to reduce depression and all that, if you value humanity, you discover that that aspect would have been taken care of. You know, a whole lot of people are going through a lot because they have used all their energy to pursue things that they will never finish. But at the end of the day, you know, it falls back to if only we have looked at the benefit and the need to embrace each other as humanity. Today, envy and jealousy is the order of the day because everybody is fighting to outdo one another for what will take nothing out of this world. The last series I did was that we have all been scammed. We have all been scammed. The whole human race have been scammed. We are not thinking straight. It's time to begin to look back and begin to sit back and ask ourselves, what exactly is life? I would like to stop here. Let's begin to think humanity. Put your leg on the brake pedal and ask yourself some deep questions. Who am I working for? Who am I killing myself for? You know? Why do you have to labor so much at the end of the day without giving time to your family and then pushing your children into drugs and into all kinds of peer pressures because they lack your presence? You try to make all the money. You know, you're trying to make all the money, and I'm not against making money. I'm only saying that while we are pursuing this thing, we are losing humanity. Humanity is the best thing that God has given to us. Please, let's care and look after humanity. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.